everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I want to share a recipe with you and it is called olive dip. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. The first thing you need is some green olives in a jar, and I bought some at Walmart, and this is the 7 ounce, and I've just opened it up and I've drained it. And then today I'm going to be using my little small food processor because you have to chop these up really fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in. Now, I know you're already thinking, can I use black olives if I don't like green olives? I would almost be certain that you could, but the green is what I found with the recipe, so I wanted to try it this way first. All right, this is going to be loud for just a second. You want to make sure that you get them chopped up really fine. Let me get me a butter knife here. Scrape the sides down and do a little bit more because you want it to kind of almost be like a paste. Not quite paste, but paste. Okay, let's see here. Start over here. A little bit more. Push them all down. I bought this little food processor. We have a sundry store in the town next to where we live, the county next to us, and we go up there and buy discounted stuff all the time. They get like trucks in that's, you know, been wrecked, transfer trucks that's been wrecked, and there's nothing wrong with the stuff. They just have to sell it at a cheap price because it's considered damaged goods. Whoop, I'm making a mess. All right, and that's what it looks like. You want it ground up really fine, guys. So let's put this in there. Probably need to get my spoon. I'm over here using a knife to do a spoon's job. Let's see. Let me get a smaller spoon. I think I need a small spoon for this. This is a small. And I left a little bit of the brine in the bottom. I drained it pretty much all the way, but just left just a tiny bit of brine because you want a little bit of that juice, but not too much. Because olives are salty, guys, and so you need something to kind of, you know, break that up. But a little bit of the brine in there. And then we're going to add 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. I have that right here, and I've grated that myself. I got a new little food cheese grater, and I'm in love with it. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of cream cheese. Now this is whipped cream cheese. That's what I had in my cabinet. Sometimes you just have to use what you got, guys. And I thought, well, it should work just as well. Let's get that out of there. Get my hand over here. And then we need to do a couple of cloves of garlic. 3, I think is what it's called. But I have this, what they call jarlic, a lot of people call it. It's minced garlic that's already in the jar. And this saves me a lot of time. Or if you don't have this, you can just use garlic powder. I think it'd be okay. I'm sure the fresh is probably best. But you can buy this at the dollar store, Walmart, any grocery store. And once you open it, you have to refrigerate it. But it's so convenient, guys, if you're wanting to... if you need to use garlic for something. It's so good. And then we got to put some pepper in. Let me see right here what it's telling me. Half a tablespoon. So this is 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Okay. All right, now we're going to stir this up really good. I love olives. My husband does too. Now, my husband's a huge black olive fan. He'll eat green olives, but black olives are his all-time favorite. But this reminds me of going like to some Greek restaurant, or maybe not Greek, I would say more like an Italian restaurant, and having this as an appetizer or something. This just sounds so good. Actually, this is the first time I'm making this. I found it and I wanted to share it with you guys here today. I've tweaked it just a little bit to suit my fancy, but that's what I always do with most all of my recipes. But I just found this on the internet, and I thought this sounds like a good summertime thing. Now, it is summer. It is hot outside, and we love to make dips and stuff in the summertime, guys. Cold dips that you can just dip with chips or bread or anything like that, outside of having to heat up your kitchen so much. All right. I think I've got that mixed up, and there's what it looks like. All right, now I have these in the freezer. These are little, I don't know, little thin, crusty bread. And I've just sprayed the bottom and the top with canola oil spray. You can do olive oil if you want to. And I baked these for like 6 or 7 minutes in the oven, and I sprinkled some parsley on top. And it's just, they're just crunchy. I did the bottom's crispy and the top's brown. So I'm gonna try this olive dip with the bread. I think this will go better with bread than it would with a tortilla chip or something like that. So let's stir this up and let's try it and see what it tastes like. And some people even would mix this up and then you spread it over a whole loaf of bread and then you just bake it in the oven. I've seen people do that, but I just want to do it cold today because, like I said, it's hot outside. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. Get that salty brownie, and then you get the creaminess of the cream cheese, and then the mozzarella, and then that mayonnaise just kind of puts it over the top. But it definitely doesn't need any salt, guys, and then it's garlicky as well. This is delicious. Awesome. I'm gonna take one more bite. Wow. Amazing. Now I'm gonna put this in a smaller container and I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and this is gonna keep, guys, for probably a week. Probably won't last that long because this is absolutely amazing. Now, if you had some Melba toast, or if you had some, you know, like, I don't know, I call them fancy crackers. You could use those for this dip too, but I just had that bread in the fridge and I thought it'd be good on bread. Or like I said, you could get you a loaf, cut it in half, spread that on there, heat that up in the oven, and eat that. Man, that is amazing. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha, and don't forget that everything you're going to need and how to make this is going to be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.